Well, Dwight just about gave away my presentation. So I am Taja Di Leonardi. I'm a graduate of Presidio. I am part of cohort 1, and we graduated in 2005. And it was just on my way over here that I realized I started Presidio 11 years ago. And I want to thank Dwight for inviting me back to this evening's event. It is just amazing to see how Presidio has thrived during this time. So thank you guys for taking the torch and making this school really something to be really proud of. Yeah. I'm also the founder of Ecohome Improvement, which is a green building store located just across the bridge in Berkeley. And Ecohome Improvement sells ecological and healthy home paint, flooring, cabinets, and countertops, stains and sealers as well. And as Dwight mentioned, Ecohome is also my capstone project. And here is a picture of me 9 years ago. I've been trying to grow my hair out ever since. Finally it has, from the stress, let me tell you. Right after I graduated, I started working on Ecohome. And here's a picture. So there's my office, just 3 weeks after I graduated. And that's what we made it into. Thank you. Here's the other corner, and that's what we did with it. And this is our design studio. Thank you. Well, I just gave you a little short snapshot of the visual of Ecohome. What I'd like to do is give you a sense for the marketing, the financial health, as well as the social impact that we've made. And what I did is I accumulated all these numbers, and I'm going to start with the highest number first. And thank goodness, that's revenue. So we have done $15 million over the past 9 years. So what that means is, what that does mean is we've done anywhere between 1.5 and 2.2 million in sales each year, year over year. And that equals to 723,000 different line items sold. That's anywhere from a $20,000 cabinet down to a $4 bottle of stain. We've had about 300,000 people walk into Ecohome. 75,000 of them left paying something. This is our first day and our first customer. We've been open to the public for 19,000 hours. We have about 5,000 different SKUs at Ecohome. Only 750 Facebook likes. It's really hard for a local business to drum those up, so feel free to. 500 Twitter followers. We have 170 vendors, and about 40 of those vendors are real partner vendors with tight relationships. We have 45 different magazines write about us, and 30 different employees over the years. And our employee retention is really quite high, between 3 and 5 years. And at any one time, we'll have between 7 and 10 full-time employees. And this is a picture of our founding employees. This should say 10 trade shows. I'm not sure. Oh, there's the 10 plus trade shows. That was mostly done in the early years to get traction. 9 years old. There we are on our very first day. Yeah. I depend on 7 different partner installers to really make things happen. And we've been voted a best of on 4 different occasions. Yeah, thank you. People like us on Yelp, and I tell you, this is no small feat. We've had 4 different TV shows filmed at Ecohome Improvement. We actually are made up of 2 different storefronts. So on the far right, that is our main showroom right on the corner, and that's where we have our paint bar, and we do our stains, sealers, and flooring. And the other is the design studio, which is where we do our kitchen cabinets and countertops. I have had one real failed attempt, and we created Boost Home Products, which is do-it-yourself water and energy-saving products put together in a kit. What I learned from that failed startup was we did not test for product market fit before we attempted to bring the product to market, and distribution is really pretty difficult. But nevertheless, I have one awesome business partner. We, in fact, have one store cat and one store dog. That's Red. And it really does make a difference for employee morale, and customers just really relax when they're greeted by Red. So I wanted to go over just the top 5 things that I think played a part in us being sustainable and viable over these really rocky years. And that is going to be, starting from number 5, I think we solved a problem. At the time I did my capstone, I identified green building was going up, green awareness was going up. You couldn't find green building products, and if you did, it was very disparate. And so our solution was to put everything under one roof. Number 4, we really worked hard to build a brand that people trusted. And the business model was really quite key. I, at any one time, have about $100,000 of inventory on the showroom floor. Everything else is ordered when the customer orders and makes their deposit. So what that means is I don't have cash sitting on the showroom floor. I don't have cash sitting in the warehouse. I have cash sitting where it matters, and that's right in the bank. Location, location, location. We're in Berkeley, which has high home ownership, high education, high eco-sensibilities. I'm on a busy street that has high traffic, so we have high visibility. And of course, Presidio. This is cohort 1 on our very first day. And if it wasn't for Presidio, I would not have had the confidence. I would have not had the sensibilities, and I wouldn't have had the motivation or even the inspiration or encouragement. So I want to thank you again for making Presidio what it is today. And I also want to thank you for listening to my capstone story. And I really hope that you take your capstone opportunity to create a real business that creates real effect and real change in the world. Thank you.